What's up? This is actually the best I've felt in quite some time. Quarter number 4. And who would have thought I would get COVID in quarter number 4? That's right, currently, right now, as you are preparing your Christmas dinner or eating Christmas dinner or maybe even opening presents. You've snuggled up, you're on your phone, you're watching your kids play, and you've stumbled upon quarter number 4. I currently have COVID. This is the best I've felt literally in a week. Let's do it. Alright, so you saw Q3, we went from Salt Lake City back to Hometown Concert into Hometown Festival, ending Hometown Festival going right into loading in a boxing match in an airplane hangar. This was for a gala, some sort of fundraising event. We ended up doing a 20 by 20 by 20 truss structure around the cage itself with some moving headlights. You can see this thing that they put up, it's way too low, but that's where they wanted it, so that's what she got. ATX rig, subs, oh, those are my subs out front. Par rig, nothing too fancy, nothing too fancy. Back to Dallas for the Red River Rivalry Weekend. That is a mouthful, especially when your nose is stuffy. On this, we brought everything: stage, sound, lighting, video, lasers. It was cool. For Steve Aoki, you can see we've skirted the DJ riser with video panels. Here's your Wish.com David Guetta. Texas headphones for Steve Aoki there. I want to say they had 3,500 people there. 7 boxes aside, over 6 aside of the new SRX subs. It was incredible. Good show. Good show. Leaving out of Dallas, coming back home to my hometown, I got to show you this thing. That is a sign that we put up for my local municipality. They called us back at the beginning of the year, said, we're putting in a sign. You guys do like the video wall stuff. Is this something that you can do? And of course, I can't say no to anything, so I said yes. And it's just a reminder for me. I literally drive by that sign every day. It's a constant reminder of sometimes you just gotta step outside of your comfort zone, say yes, and something cool could happen. That has built a great connection with the city. Our city is growing, our city is expanding, and now we are right there in talks with the town and putting in some technology in the new sports facility, video, audio, all kinds of stuff, and it's all from accepting random calls out of the blue. Back to Dallas for, this was the Global Goers Conference. Very small, but I had to be on site on this one. Couple 9x11 projection screens. This is the, those are the baby boxes, the 906s from JBL on some L16 crank stands, 4 little lights washing the stage. This is super small, super small. This is the gig where we learned if your background is too black on Panasonic projectors, it'll make it think that it's off and it will randomly shut off. So always add a little grayscale into your projectors so you don't have this problem like we did. Leaving Texas back home, hooked up, headed to the Fallen Blackbird Festival right up the road in BB. As you can see, my truck here hooked up to an Apex 3224 stage. Same stage that we took to Dallas. We're taking up the road to this small municipality festival. We've got our box truck, we've got the stage. I think we did stage, audio, no lighting because the festival itself was over before dark. I had to work Halloween, but fortunately my little boy and my girl got to come out and see their father. We put on an event called Midnight Madness. I don't have a bunch of photos and videos from it. I'll put up some past pictures and videos from it. Basically a big pep rally to kick off the basketball season. They have one for basketball called Midnight Madness. They've got one for football that they call Code Black. We did production on both of them, and actually their football team are the national champions. They are the D2 national champions. For the start of the semester, we're going to go back and do a big shindig for them. It'll be fun. I'll be sure to bring you guys along on the journey. Literally got done with Midnight Madness. The name Midnight Madness means it's over at midnight, and we load in a full truck's worth of production equipment into a gym. Then we've got to load it out. So I left Midnight Madness at about 2 o'clock to get home, to pack, to go to the airport, to go to Florida. I sent one of my guys down there ahead of time with all the production gear in the truck. Me and two other guys, Blake and Tyler, flew out there, hopped in a rental, drove to the facility, did the show. We did a very small package, couple boxes aside of the 910 PA on crank stands because they didn't want to pay the rigging fee that a lot of these hotels have. I get it, it's expensive. We did 2 projector screens flanking the stage, some pipe and drape, some breakout rooms, you know, nothing crazy, really, nothing crazy. There's old Blaker Smith on the beach. While that show was going on, we had another little small show happening back home. This was also at the college. Those are those baby 906 boxes on stands. I believe this was, what was her name? I don't remember the name, but this is in their small performing arts room. I think they said they may have had 50 people at this show. Nothing major. And the Florida trip was really our last kind of travel for the year. At least that was the last overnight trip for me for the year. Going into December, you know, mid-November into December, it really kind of slows down. Focusing on getting the bills paid. But when we got back, we did install 260 video tiles into the same college. I know you guys hear me talk about Harding a bunch. Again, they're our biggest client. We do a lot of work out there, and this is for their theatrical production of Mary Poppins. And if you look, all of the upstage is video tile. It's incredible. They took an entire set, the entire stage, put video walls on it, and they instilled that in their set. Really on the cutting edge of technology when it comes to theatrical and what you can do with video and implementation. They did a great job. That was a cool project for us. Did a site survey for an upcoming install. I'm only putting this in the video, so maybe when I do next year's year in review, we can come back and see what we ended up doing in this facility. We've still been working as recently as yesterday. This is a video wall that we put in at a local church for their candlelight services. Man, video walls just make a huge impact. It was a solid investment for us. The past couple weeks for the year, I've been sitting right here in this office. I've spent a lot of time here. Really trying to put up a game plan in place for next year. Do a little vision casting, do a little, dreaming and building. I've got a lot of policies and procedures I'm trying to write out, as well as figure out where, me and you are going to go. As you can see in the past weeks of videos, this year's been nuts. It's been, I tell people all the time, it's like I'm living in the Twilight Zone. I've got a lot to be thankful for. It's incredible. I can't do it by myself. It takes a team. It takes a team of people. I've really tried to do a better job, specifically towards the end of the year, to try to get my plan in place for next year of being as good of a communicator as I can be. Communication in business will get you a long way, but also saying yes and figuring it out will do the same thing. That's what I do every day. I wake up and I figure it out. If I can't do it, I'll figure out somebody that can, and we'll solve a problem. I feel like that has been the major component of my success, is being a man of my word, taking small risks, and figuring it out along the way. I don't know. I don't want to get too sappy with you on Christmas Eve. I want to save all that for my kids. Anyway, next week, join me. We'll do a little bit more talking on where this channel is going to go in 2024. I'm looking forward to it. Also, if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe. Let me know what you want to see in the upcoming year. I've got a lot of stuff to review. I know you guys are still itching to see the new SRX PA. You guys want to get more in depth with the Vertec PA. You guys haven't even seen the video wall. There's so much stuff that you guys haven't seen. We're going to get to that in the first parts of the year, but for now, I'm going to call it because, let's not forget your man has COVID. See you next time.